All right, thank you so much, Fred. So we're going to take a look at what's happening, and just, an overview of what's happening in Nairobi right now does not look too pleasant. All of the red that you're seeing means that traffic is definitely building up. So we'll start right here, Imara Daima. That one I think we have come to expect and think that there's going to be traffic. So coming into town, the South B, South C area as well. If you take a look at that. Lots of traffic happening there. Same thing, this should be Langata Road. Yes, Langata Road, right past Wilson, coming down to the Mbagathi Way roundabout. Lots and lots of heavy traffic happening there. Let's see what's happening on this side of town. If I move over to the Valley Arcade area, you'll see that this is Gitanga Road, right? Gitanga Road, also traffic building up there. The Lavington, Kileleshwa area as well, all coming down into the town area. Of course, you can take a look at the city center as well, the city square, and you'll see that yeah, there's quite a bit of traffic right around Kencom House, Jamia Mosque as well. So let's look for some good news. Valley Road is not looking too bad right now. I see some green there. State House Road as well, not looking too terrible, but areas that you want to avoid, like I said earlier, the South C, South B area coming into town, Mombasa Road, around Imara Daima, not looking great at all. I believe we're going to be catching up with Kimani Mbugua as well for an update to see where he's at. Let me just see if there's anything happening here on number 3 route. Okay, we have KM saying Kiambu Road, no cop in sight. We also have an update that a lorry has partially closed Thika Road at Riru. So the jam is building up slowly, and you can see the image that they shared with us there. So that not looking great. That's Thika Road at Riru. There's a lorry blocking traffic there. Let me see what else is happening. Purity says Thika Road towards town, a place known as Gwakairu, Riru. Kindly tell drivers to use the service lane. A very tragic accident around that place, and says messy jam. And I guess that's what we saw on this image as well. So I'm not quite sure where Kimani Mbugua is at this morning. Do we have Kimani on the roads? All right, he's in Central Business District. Kimani, good morning.
Good morning, Joey. This is CBD at the Embasava stage. Remember, this week we wanted to see which are some of the most chaotic stages and which are some of the most organized stages. Now, Embasava is one of the most famous matatu circles in the CBD. This is next to the National Archives, and we're just trying to understand how they organize themselves so that to reduce congestion in the city. Of course, some of them have as many as over 100 buses, and they cannot all fit in one space. So this is a space that has been assigned by the Nairobi County government to this particular circle, Embasava Circle. And we've been speaking to the officials of this circle, and they tell us this is how they organize themselves. They allow only 4 vehicles into this particular space here, this stretch here. Only 4 vehicles. That's 2 of them are empty, and then they have 2 of them which are plying different routes. This one over here uses the Mombasa Road route, and then the other one next to it uses the Jogoo Road route. So you cannot have more than 4 matatus parked over here. And then they have some extra space on the right side, which is where we were standing, and this is where any extra car can park. And what they do is, if you're a driver and they have a list of car and the number, so if your turn has not reached yet, you have to find somewhere else outside town so you can park, and then when your turn comes in, then they'll call you and then you come to the stage. So that is how they organize themselves. I wonder how the passengers feel about how well this stage is organized. Let's cross the road and try to speak to some of them inside the vehicle and see whether they feel whether Embasava Circle is organized or not. This one is plying the Jogoo Road route. I think this one is full. Yeah, but that is basically how they organize themselves. Remember, the space is very small for matatus to be in, so they cannot allow more than 4 to be along this stretch. So this one is full, so it's just about to leave. And then the guy we were standing in his vehicle on the other side. He's gonna come in and park in. Just look at this. So this one has just left. So the one right across the road is the one that's supposed to come over. Yes, that particular one. So he's supposed to come in and park. So this one is just gonna go back, so that the other one, the KBQ, is now going to come to the spot where the one that has just left was at. And this one plies Jogoo Road route, Donholm, Matasia. Yes, this is the one we were inside before we crossed the road. So you see, he was parking on the other side of the road, so he's gonna come and park inside here. They cannot allow more than 4 vehicles. Then there are 2 on the other side, but then they're not, they haven't been on the list. Now, let's see how, let's try to speak to some passengers. Hello, Niaji? Una operate na Embasava?
Sitaki kwa media.
Hautaki kutongelesha? Lakini wewe una fill up gari, wewe utalipisha ama wewe ni ku fill up gari pekee?
No, I'm just a stage attendant.
Oh, you're just a stage attendant?
Yeah.
So wewe hautokangi hapa?
Hapana.
Yeah, na sasa madriver wenu wanakonga wamejipanga. How can you give them a rating ya discipline? Mnasumbuananga na madereva kupanga bagari?
Not at all. Yeah.
Na abiria wanawasumbua?
No, they are very cooperative. Yeah.
So nyinyi tunaangalia tu vile stage huwa zimejipanga na ndo ku reduce congestion ndani ya CBD.
Sisi hajakuwa na shida. Cause wanajua kama ni Jogoo Road, wanajua gari ya Jogoo Road tunaipanga hapa mbele. Mombasa Road inakuja nyuma. Yeah. Na
kuna zile tumeambia magari 4 zinafaa kwa hii line. Zote zinabeba ama kuna zingine 2 zimepiga set pale zikingoja kuingia.
Yeah, zile zinangojea like hizo 2 ni yule mama ambaye anaweza kuwa ni mjamzito, disabled, you give them the first priority kuingia hiyo gari kwanza. Okay. Yeah. Na yule mwenye ako na mzigo anapewa priority ingia the next one. Yeah.
Ondo ku reduce.
Yeah, congestion na kusumbuana hapa mlangoni. Yes.
Yes, asante sana. They haven't seen, they're quite organized. I wonder if the passengers hold the same view. Let's try ask some of them who are seated over here. Let's look for one of them. Let's just ask the one who's seated next to the road. Hi, sasa. Usiogope. Unaitwa nani?
Eliza.
Nikuulize, unaweza sema hii stage ya Embasava wanakuanga wamejipanga?
Wako organized.
Tukupatie a rating out of 5, 1 to 5.
Mnanichukua kama?
Usijali, tuko live Citizen TV.
Okay.
1 out of 5 unaweza wapatia? 5 is the best, 1 is they need to improve.
But they are good.
So how feel kama wanakusumbua sana ukikuja kwa hii stage?
Wako sawa.
Asante sana. Okay. All right, let's leave so that we don't block more passengers from coming into the vehicle. But there you have it. That is how they organize themselves. 4 vehicles at a time, and the 2 of them at the back there, they have given priority to disabled people and pregnant people, so that when you come to the stage, you don't have to really struggle with the rest of the passengers. So you can get into the one that's packed over there before there's so many people. Remember, these guys operate during peak hours and it can get quite chaotic. So they have to really organize themselves. So this is Embasava. That is how they organize themselves. Let's go to another stage after this and see how they do it. Nyamakema we've gotten so many complaints because we put up a tweet yesterday asking people to tell us what are some of the most chaotic stages, and Nyamakema was voted as one of the most chaotic. So we headed there to see how they're organizing themselves. Joey.
All right, thank you for that. Kimani Mbugua doing fantastic work for us out on the road from the CBD. It's not an easy job that he does. You know, kuna watu watakuwa kwa media, but does a great job for us in terms of the traffic updates here on Daybreak. We're going to take a short break. We'll have more right after this.